Hello and welcome to another episode of AWSP News. I'd like to kick off this newscast with an important announcement about kids. Each year, AWSP and AWSL select 2 students to represent Washington in the United States Senate Youth Scholarship Program. I am super excited to announce this year's 2 delegates. They were picked from a group of amazing student leaders. Our winners are Dana Ahmed of Kamaikan High School in Kennewick and Andre Ramsey of Rogers High School in Spokane. You wonder how these kids qualified for this special honor and a $10,000 scholarship? Send your student leaders to our AWSL summer leadership camps to find out. Calling all presenters. We want you to consider presenting at this year's AWSP WASA Summer Conference. This is such a great time for you to share your learning and successes with your colleagues from across the state. Your expertise is what makes this annual conference so powerful. Our call for presenters is out there. Will we see you at the 2020 Summer Conference? That never gets old. Save the date. AWSP is partnering with Corwin Institutes to present the Visible Learning Plus Institute with John Hattie June 4th and 5th in Bellevue. This 2-day workshop designed to give educators the tools to identify key takeaways from visible learning research, to take steps to advocate for student achievement, and begin creating visible learners in your schools. AWSP members will receive a $50 off code using AWSP. Learn more in Principal Matters. Just a quick reminder that our partners over at OSPI provide us a monthly checklist of things you need to be considering in the world of school safety. Make sure you head to our blog or click on the link in Principal Matters to see what tips they suggest for the month of December. Speaking of great resources, our very own Kurt Hatch is back with another edition of Fact or Fiction. Let's take a look.
Fact or fiction? A classroom exclusion is the same as an in-school suspension. Fiction. Although classroom exclusion and in-school suspension both occur within school, they are procedurally and categorically different. Generally speaking, a classroom exclusion is essentially related to a teacher's decision to remove a student from class, whereas an in-school suspension is related to an administrator's decision. A school might issue an in-school suspension following a classroom exclusion in response to the same behavior violation during the same school day. So for example, if a teacher initiates a classroom exclusion and then the administrator decides to extend it beyond the balance of the school day, it then becomes an in-school suspension. And as you might know, a school cannot administer an in-school suspension without first providing the student prior notice regarding the behavior violation, an explanation of the evidence, and an explanation of the suspension, and an opportunity for the student to provide his or her side of the story.
I know we say this all the time, but if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel or getting email notifications for new blog updates, you might be missing more great videos and resources just like that one. That's just part 1 of 4 that we're rolling out soon. Subscribe today. Are you looking for a special gift for your staffalty as you head into a much-needed winter break? How about the gift of words via a student panel in front of your staffalty? Go find a cross-section of kids who you know have been impacted by the staffalty in your building. Have those students share about the positive impact adults have had on their lives. This is a powerful way to use student voice to affirm the culture you are working to create. Want more ideas like this one? Contact our amazing staff at the Association of Washington Student Leaders. Speaking of students, as much as many look forward to vacations like winter break, there are way too many students who dread the long break. They see your school as a safe place, a warm meal, their first home, and their main connection to positive adults. Pay special attention to those kids in the next few weeks and be intentional in showing them some love. If you've got great strategies on staying connected with these most vulnerable students over break, please share them with us so we can share them with the world. I used to embrace the winter break as my time to recharge, refresh, and refocus, and frankly, find my desk. The silence of the school gave me time to think about the school culture, goals, and our progress toward our 5-year vision. I can't encourage you enough to do the same. Make sure you take some time to reflect as the lead learner in your school. What leadership moves do you need to make as you head into the new year? In fact, what will be your New Year's theme? Finally, we can't close out this newscast without a special shout out to a 30-year rock star AWSP employee, Annalee Braley. Annalee started at AWSP when she was just 19 years old and has worn many different hats over these years. She's now our membership coordinator and single-handedly works with all 295 districts and many others maintaining AWSP's strong membership base. Annalee, you are truly amazing and inspiring. We wouldn't be here without you. Well, that's it from all of us here at AWSP. Keep up the great work for kids, and we'll see you next time. So I'm committing this time to one take. Roll one, scene one, shot one, take one. Because Kurt talked a little smack back here about not being able to do it on one take. Speaking of great resources, our very own Kurt Hatch is back with another diction. Oh. You're gonna splice me? Okay, from the top. Woo. And Andre of Rogers High School in Spokane. Andre Ramsey, actually that'd be his last name. Back to the top, it's coming, here we go. Here we go. Take 7. Make sure you head to our blog or click on the link in Principal Matters to see what tips they've suggested for the month of September. Did I just say September? Okay. Take 9. The month of December! Thanks for coming, people.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.